So, let's live. So, let's just pick an album here. So, okay. So, all set. Alright, so what's the plan for today? I'm gonna... Excuse me. Okay. So... Alright. Alright, all good, all good. Alright. Okay, good. So, hello. Today I want to take a little detour into the realm of input handling. More specifically, the keyboard, okay? So we're not gonna do anything with the mouse. And so there's a story behind this, okay? And I'm going to explain it as I explain what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm working on this little piece, which was my plan was to make it a file, not just a text file, but a file editor that I could run on the virtual console, on the Linux virtual console. There was a problem with this because the way I'm handling the keyboard is without the X server, right? And so I built a little system that works entirely off of the TTY, right? So it's all reading from standard in. And this one bit does not work under X because X is already doing something like this. It's setting the keyboard mode to raw, not medium raw, most likely. But anyhow, X is already doing this and doing its own keyboard handling. So that sucks, right? But here's the thing. I can, in fact, just build another module that does the keyboard handling when we have an X server running. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So I have recording paranoia. Remember that. So, what I have to do is figure out a way to have sort of the exact same interface, right? So it should be the exact same calls, okay? It should be the exact same function signatures, but I need to implement these in X, okay? And I already gone and looked at the baseline of how I should do it. And okay, so I have a way to just get the focused window. This is actually pretty bad because this apparently not that tight of a correlation between a process ID and window ID, so that's a little bit of a problem. We could try with, I think it's Wmctrl LB, and as you can see, this lists a process ID, right? But it's kind of weird having to do it this way because, well, first and foremost, I would have to parse this list. Not that difficult actually, but I would still have to do it, right? And what do you want me to say? I don't quite feel like it. No, but you know what? Actually, let's try it. Actually, let's try it, right? Well, what do we have to lose? Okay. So let's do it like this. I'm gonna put this on the automat. I'm gonna put this on the automat because why not? So let's go automat. Actually, I'm just gonna open the file, whatever. All right. And oh, but I would need to make this an executable now that I think about it. Okay, so that's problematic. Let me think about it for a second. Okay, so no. No. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, so let's just make it an executable and I think about the details later, okay? So let's just make it wpid. Wpid, that's about right, yeah. So, okay. And makex is just touch, new file, and chmod plus x, okay? So I think it's 0111. Something like that, but it also makes it writable and readable, so yeah, okay. Anyhow, let's open this up and do the boiler, okay? So user bin dot perl bin, not dot, well, you get it. Anyhow, so let me just do a little bit of documentation. Process Wmctrl.lp. This is Livre software license on the GNU GPL 3 behaviour and inherit. Contributors live, that's me. Anyhow, let's comment that out and let's do our dependencies. For now, all we're going to use is just the good pragmas, okay? Alright, so we're done. Kind of. This is only mandatory for modules, but I like to do it anyhow. I don't know if it's bad practice or not, doesn't matter. Okay. So, the way I'm gonna do it is, it's gonna be wpid, pid, right? And we're gonna look for a window that matches that process ID. Or something like that. Or something along those lines. If we cannot match a window with a process ID, then we need to go up the hierarchy. So that's interesting. I wonder how can I do that? Actually, let's check. So let's consult with the sock. But the sock without sed, right? So that's the suckless. Anyhow, let's duck this one out. Let's see. Perl parent PID. So, or process ID. No, I'm not working with daemons. I don't think I am. No, I'm not doing IPC. Well, well, this is the problem with the duck, right? You ask for one specific thing, and it yields very much unrelated results. Like, why daemon? Why daemon? Well, let's see. Can I do it in C? Does C have a way to do it? Oh yeah, take it to stack. Take it to stack, baby. Okay. Yeah, blah blah blah. Where's the solution? Bring PID, proc process info, get proc stats, PID process info. Okay. Huh. Getppid, yeah. Yeah, but that's an additional dependency, isn't it? Well, there's a uni-standard way to do it, and this fucking idiot is saying, oh, install standard bloat. No, go fuck yourself. We're gonna use uni-standard. What do you think I am? God damn it. God damn it, I hate my people. I mean programmers, you know? We're a colorful bunch, but a fairly stupid bunch. Okay. So getppid. Okay. Right, so the way I'm gonna do it, if I cannot find a match, I'm going to return something like 0 or something. And then I would just get the parent ID in C and just call the script again. It's either that or finding a way to make that uni-standard call from Perl, which actually I might be able to do, but I'm feeling lazy. So let's just take the easy way out. All right. So we're gonna summon this like this, okay? And we need to take that PID. Actually, I should do it like this. So, oops, I'm just gonna return with prints because I'm feeling lazy, okay? So we're going to return 0 on a failure, okay? Can I do it like this? We're gonna return 0 on a failure. I actually want an ASCII 0. Or do I? I think not. I think I want to return null. So I need a null character. How can I? I mean, if this was C, I know it's like this, or just like that in octal. Can I do it like that in Perl? I don't know. Let's try. Let's just try. Wait, can I do it like this? Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So anyhow, if not, I'll be 0, else my PID, that would be just shift, right? So equal this value. And actually I should do not defined, but this works just fine. So yeah, bad practices. Okay, so what I want to do is call Wmctrl with LP. And yeah, Wmctrl would be a dependency, but it's a fairly common program to have installed. So, just do it. Just do it. Okay. And I want this to be my... Actually, I'm gonna pause it as an array, because why not? So I can just do line and line and line. And we know that the first how to say, the first value is apparently the window ID. I don't know how I can turn that into a handle to a window. But we'll see. Okay, so I need the third. Okay, I need the third member. This would be the host name, but we're doing desktop applications. Honestly, trying to add in networking capabilities would be... let me rephrase that. Adding in any kind of multi-user handling on an application that's meant to be used by a single user without even a network connection would be a little bit stupid, wouldn't it? So yeah, we're not worried about that, and we're not going to fetch by name because that's not really all that smart, let me tell you. So okay. Let's just get the third element. Okay. So actually, I don't even need to do this. I can just say oh wait, no, wait. No. I take it back. Okay. So it's gonna be two things I have to return, right? So it would be window ID and PID, right? No, right. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. No, I don't want to return the PID. I have the PID. I want to return just the window ID matching PID. Okay, so let's say window PID. Okay. This would be 0, and that's written like this, and a third element, so index 2. Okay. All right. What am I thinking? No, I'm sorry. For my item split by spaces. Ah, shit. No, I need to do this 2 levels in. Okay. For my P on R. For my P on process. No. Wins. For my W in wins. I like to name things somewhat coherently. I usually fail at that, but that's a story for another day. Okay. Alright. So I just want to split the window info at spaces, and I know that the third element is going to be the PID. Okay? And so I want to exit here. Okay. So, and we're just gonna do that, right? If paid equals, actually this is a string, so I have to do it like this. the first... Oh, fuck. Will the first argument be the name of the executable? I think not. I think Perl does take care of that. Let's hope it does, okay? So anyhow, if these are equal, we want to just print the window ID and exit. Okay. And that's that. Alright. So let's actually try this. Okay. That's fairly easy. I want to do wpid. Actually, let me do this thing. What? Window manager control LP. Okay. And I'm just gonna pass it a PID. Okay. 3972. Okay. What oh. Oh, I fucked up there. Okay. Let me redo this. Okay. Right. It's supposed to be like this. And this is like this. Okay. Oof. Golly, I'm stupid sometimes. Okay. Okay, so second try. Oh, fuck man. So 9. What are you talking about, Willis? What's this? What did it say? Missing data on on loop variable line 29. Ooh. Ooh, I'm doing it right. I'm stupid. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to see this. Really sorry. Okay, so yeah. I messed up. Okay. But now it's right. Now it should be right. Alright, there we go. And it matches. Okay. So, alright. Now, what we have to do is, when we cannot find a match, I guess we would need to do something else. Let me just open this up. Oops, what did... Oh! Okay. So, what am I? Okay, so, it's on... Let's... And I want to look at this again because I'm not 100% on how this is supposed to work. So because if a window spawns something, if a window spawns a process, then I don't think I can find that window by the process ID of that one. So this is why we want to get the parent. We want to get the parent until we get to something that's actually on the list. So how should I go about this? What's the name of this one? It's our standard. So I have a little code here. Basically, you provide it with an executable name and some arguments for it, some options for it. It will try and find that executable within your search path, run it, and capture the output of that command. So very, very simple piece of code. You know, I mean, this is actually quite simple. I know it to someone not accustomed to C, this will look like a lot, but it's not. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. So anyhow, I guess I could use this one. Just like I'm doing with this one, right? So it's sort of a wrapper around this X function. And this one is actually kind of funny. I was using it to switch T2Is on the virtual console, right? So actually, I think I should disable this when running an X server. I think I actually should add like a hook to disable this, but I'm not worried about it right now because it's not bound to any key, so that's fine. Anyhow, I guess we want to return an int. I would guess we want to return an int, and I guess down here we want to say we want to turn width into an integer, probably, right? Like, I'm just saying, if I were to be passing these around, I would make it an integer. And then converting from decimal, I can just do, I think it's a toy or a stoy. I don't remember which one was it. Or I can do it manually. Doesn't make that much difference. I've been recording for half an hour. That's charming. Okay. So. What am I thinking? No, I'm gonna write it from scratch. What? Okay. So we want to return an int. This is going to be what should I call it? I know it's gonna take void. And our XRB, it's going to be, what did I call it? Wpid. Actually, let me check something here. I have no windows to work with. Okay. Whoop. Let me check something here actually. Okay, so there might be a program by this name, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it because by default, because it's my code, my search, my folder is at the top. So if this is within my bin, like my local bin, it will be found first. So it will work. Okay, so our arguments are going to be okay, so we're gonna start. I guess I should use pt. I guess I should use pt, but you know what? I'm gonna go. We're gonna be irresponsible here. And I think if I just do getppid, that's good enough. And then ppid, it's parent process ID. I think it's something like that, no? Might be. Okay. We're just gonna try here. Okay. And I need the... Let's gonna do it with attempt. And I guess... How much? Well, it might be a long integer, so it's just to be sure. Actually, is that too little? Nah. 64 digits. I think it's a lot. I don't even know how big that number would be. Well, if it crashes, I know why it is. So anyhow, we want to do a sprintf into tempt, the format like so, and we want to put in our PID. And actually, I think I need to handle it as if it were unsigned. Yeah. Yeah, I actually do need to do that. Okay. And this is what we want to pass it. Okay. So I'm just gonna do this +0 thing just to be explicit about the fact that I'm passing a char pointer. That's all there is. And I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Excuse me. So, oh no, what am I thinking? I do need to do a string copy there. Because the return of this one is contained within a static, right? With a static char buffer. So if I don't copy, it will be lost on a subsequent call. So we don't want that to happen. However, I don't have to do this addition. Okay. And let's just... Oh, since I already have the buffer, why not? What I should do probably is zero it out. 0.64. Okay. All right. So this gets me the return of our call into temp. Okay. All right. Fine. Now, if not temp at 0, so if we got null back, actually let me check that it actually returns null. Okay, so it does. Apparently it does return null. Whew, good thing. I was worried it wouldn't work. Okay, so if it... Where was I? Okay. If it returns null, then we need to go back. So I'm just gonna... We're not just gonna go back, okay? We're not just gonna go back. We're gonna do a little bit more. So find win. Now let's just say X, and this would be find win. Not temp, then PID needs to be the parent PID, right? And go to X. Yeah, you could do this with a loop. You could do this with a loop. But you know what? It's just faster. Not really, not really. At some point, getParentID is going to return us something that doesn't make any sense. So let me check. So at one point it should return us, inevitably it should return us 1, right? Ideally it should stop at the ID of the root. I don't quite remember how to get the PID of the root. I don't even know if it has such a thing. It probably doesn't. It probably doesn't. Because in X, there's... I think I already said this. There is no association between window. No direct association between window and process ID. Which I suppose seemed like a good idea back in the 80s, but looking back, I think it's actually a bad decision, and now we all have to pay for it. So anyhow, I will have to look into getting a PID at which the going back up the tree should stop, right? I should look for that, but for now we're gonna go with simple with just stopping at knit, right? So let's do it like this. We're gonna run this unconditionally, okay? So if not temp, right? And the parent ID is greater than 1. Will this stuck me in an endless loop? Let's find out. So the idea here is if we get a null return and just unconditionally get the ID of the parent process and compare that, right? So if these two things are true, then we want to go to X, right? Now here's the thing. On the other side, we're gonna have to check. We're gonna have to check if temp returns 0. If temp returns 0, and actually I should give this a more meaningful name. What about with? Gonna be kind of weird using this for both things, but that's fine. I'd rather do this than have 2 buffers, okay? And so we're gonna return. I think it's a toy or S toy. I don't remember. So actually, let's duck it out. Let's duck it out. I should really install the man pages, but I keep forgetting. Anyhow, C a to I a toy. Okay. String converts the string argument string to an integer type int. Is there an unsigned version? That would be my question. Or is it just unsigned by default? I don't know. Let's actually check unsigned. Oh, take it to stack, of course. Alright, so what's the good fit? String to ul, okay. You could have just said that. Wait, is this a C++ function? It is one of these cases, wait. Because if it's a, oh, right. No, it's not a C++ function. That's good. Because you see, every time one call that's perfectly fine in C can be replaced in C++ with something taken out of a standard colon, they will tell you to use it unconditionally. That's the C++ community in a nutshell. You know, not the C++ community, but the C++ purist, right? The purists, the guys that refuse to write code that will run fine under C, right? The guys that reject standard C. Those guys, they will tell you, don't use an array, use standard bloat instead. So anyhow, what are the arguments to this? Why do I have to send a pointer? What? Where? What is the purpose of that additional argument? I don't get it. It's pointing to nothing. What's the point of it? Get it? I don't know. Must be some error handling something. An object of type char. No. Now, the moment you use object to refer to a pointer, you're it's a pointer to an. It's a pointer. It's a pointer. God damn it. Okay, it doesn't matter. Like an object is more of an abstract concept. It's a different kind of beast. A char pointer is basically a string. That's what it is. Or it could be any block of memory. It's a different beast. Do not refer to it as an object. Do not let people know you're stupid. Okay? String after numerical value. I don't get what this is supposed to do. With value set by the function to the next. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. So you have to pass it an empty pointer, and the function will tell you. So you can pass it like, must be that you can pass it a string that has none, I guess, non-numeric characters, and it will stop at that non when it encounters the first non-numerical, and it will return you the address of that. That's my guess. That would be my guess. Yeah. Okay. So string to all. Where is it? Standard live, apparently. Okay. All right. So what's its return type? I would suppose long, right? Yeah, long. Okay. So actually I need fuck me. Nah, I'm not gonna return that. I'm just gonna cost it 20. God, what am I doing with my life now? Let's try and be responsible here. So signed. I mean, I should use PIDT. Now that I think about it, I don't remember where it's declared, but I know it's a thing. I think it's like this. Like this is the type I should use, but I've been using int for this kind of thing my whole life. Oh god. Okay, anyhow, let's just make this call. Okay, so char pointer. Char pointer. Yeah, let's just say e pointer something. It's meaningless. I don't need it in this particular context, so it is basically meaningless. So you know what? I'm just gonna return it as it is, and I'm gonna cast it and be a happy camper. Okay. So string to all. String toll. String toll. Okay. So I need to pass it with ID, e pointer, and base 10. Okay. Pretty wasteful, but yeah. Okay. Like honestly, I think just a toy could do it just fine, but I don't know. I decided to be paranoid at the last minute. Anyhow, I'll test this later, and if it causes any problems, I'll just replace the integers with something else. Okay. All right. So I actually have to test this now. That's the hard part. That's always the hard part, anyhow. Let's add void find when void x win x win ID from PID. The associated with PID. Okay. And I'm gonna put another P in parentheses there to sort of I'd say suggest the fact that we're traversing the tree upwards. I shouldn't really call it a tree, but that's the kind of terminology that people use for these things. it sounds important, right? We're traversing the tree, right? We're going up the hierarchy. Bitch, we're getting the parent and just going up. And I mean, we're only doing this because I don't know what was the original use case for X, but certainly it was not single user desktop PCs, which is what I'm doing. So anyhow, this is what I'm stuck with. Okay, so there's a couple things I have to do. First off, I need to look at my config. And I'm gonna add our executable to be copied over to the bin folder. And oh, there's another change I have to make real quick. Yeah. Did I save that? Yes. Okay. There's another change I need to make real quick. Okay, so the way this editor was working, the keyboard handling was working, was I was just I just paired key names that I so completely made up. So I paired these key names, and they fit exactly with the index of the Linux key code, right? So the key code that the kernel will give you when you're asking for raw keyboard input, no, for medium raw keyboard input, because that's just slightly easier to wrap my head around. And so, like, error is index 0, escape is 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. And what I was doing is I was just reading this list in a script and spitting out an array that you can use in C. Now, because I'm trying to add X11 support, I added the names of the X11 key sims. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, I have to try and detect these as well. So I need to make a little change on the keymap script. Okay. So right here, pause keyboard layout. And so if it's none, then we know it's nothing. If there's a comment, we know it's nothing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to actually get the Linux name, X11 name, right? Something like this. Gonna be split by space the line value. Okay. And for now, we're just gonna keep using the Linux name, and when the time comes, we'll complete this. Okay. So now it should work just fine. Okay. Let's actually try it, and I'm gonna run the config. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's actually read this. Okay, I fucked up somewhere. Oof, more times than I should. Finally. I made it return void. How stupid can I be? Okay. So expected something before something. What? Oh. This is... That's just what happens again. Okay. Alright. So... Let me look at this. No, wait. I want to read that error message again. 296. What? I didn't even touch this. What's going on? Okay. So I must have messed up somewhere. Oh. Right. Well. Oh, because this is... Right, this is catting. It's not setting. Shit, okay. Right, so when I have a none, I make the line just a number. Else, I add nothing to it, right? Okay. Yeah, but we're gonna have to do this as an if, because now it's getting weird. Okay. Line none. Okay, we want to add this, and let's search for an album. Okay. What about Falsey? What was the album name? I think it's 2000. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, let's just play it. Okay. So yeah, that's the stuff. Just gonna duplicate it. Yeah. Right. Fucking hell. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if I get it, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, okay. So that works, I guess. Let's look at what this key code thing actually is. Where is it? My key code. Name. Just for debugging. Yeah. Right. It is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're just gonna caveman debug this. Okay. You say I'm not here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's still gonna throw me an error, but at least I'm gonna know which one is the faulty key name, right? So then I can look into it. Okay. Not printing the debug. What? What's this? Last. It printed nothing. Well, what gives? I don't know what's up with this. In development. So it did enter the clause because we did not see the error, which means it went to the lost thing. I mean, this didn't execute, which means it did enter here and exit the loop, but it did not print. I know why. I know why. Because the standard out is being redirected. I need to print to standard error. As it so happens, I don't remember how to do that. So actually, let's close things here. And once again, let's duck it out. Okay. Let's keep ducking things out. I'll print to standard error. It's just one of those things. Take it to stack. Yeah, what's the solution? I don't care if it doesn't work on the Windows. What's the code? Ah, so I can just do it like that. Perfect. Okay. All right. So I knew I could put the file descriptor there, but I didn't know if the standard error was defined. So yeah, let's see if that works. There we go. Okay, so it was not splitting. That was the problem. Okay. Oh. No prints, perfect. Okay. Check it. Oh. So this is what it generates, right? So it basically it creates sort of a translation table between one encoding for the same key and another, right? So that way you can just convert. Say you get a certain scan code, right? You can take that and then with the value you fetch, how do you say? So you utilize the scan code to index into this array, and that gives you like the proper code. And then with that code you can index from here and then back again, something like that. And yeah, just an enumerator to just to name the keys. Okay, so the TI is just for text input, because we internally we make a difference between how we want to handle keys for writing and other kinds of keys, because this was meant initially as the keyboard handling for a text editor. So yeah, that's the story for that. So anyhow, the generation here seems alright. I think it's unchanged from the original, which is what I wanted. Just let me check that what was the other file that it had to create. I think it's let me just check. What? Okay, so key calls. Okay, so key calls is just some function definitions. You see, which is basically what to do on every one. And then what we do is we load these functions into a table basically, and then you can just index into that table utilizing the identifier of that key, and that's that. And you have one function for release, one for held down, and one for tap. So it's actually it's actually pretty simple. It's actually pretty simple to work with this. You just basically do I think it's keyboard. No, yeah, it's just like keyboard key name, and that gives you the state of a key, which is triplet, right? Which is release here, held, and tap. So it's just 3 bits. Very simple. And then the calling of the function is done. I don't quite remember how, but it's actually pretty simple. You just have to know the identifier of the function itself. Okay. So that works. Let me check the bin. and wpid is right in there. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So now what we have to do is put the include. Okay. So here it is, and here's where I have the test file. It's this one over here. So let me. Oh, not this. This. Okay. So and I need to include the all standard. So that's just gonna type the whole path and then we'll figure it out. Or actually, nah. Let's just let's do it for real. Okay. So it's gonna be then our standard.h. Okay. And we're just gonna actually let me just write the command over here. Should be gcc kbc. I think I have to put the includes first, so let's do that. That's R. Let me do it like this. C L live and L is x11 LC. OKB. Okay. Yeah, so that's about that. And so now we need to first off get that window ID. Find, I think. Find wings. And what I'm gonna do actually. Just gonna get this and return, okay? Too much Perl. Yeah. Okay. Seems fine. Alright. Let's move back. Oh, crap. Need to use a special combination here. Ah, come on. Let me copy. Ah. God. Oh. Alright, I just killed that window somehow. Alright. Okay, let's just keep listening to Platinum, because why not? that loads. Okay, let me just copy the plan. Okay. Okay, I messed up. Okay, now we go. Okay, run it. Ooh, looks like I messed up. It got stuck. It got stuck in an infinite loop. Okay. So let's redo this. Okay. Let me have a drink. Hmm. Trying to think how to break that infinite loop. Both of these would need to be. Let's do something. Let's print the PID. Okay. Let's see what it says. Because then we know if it's actually navigating. Okay, let's recompile. Okay, so it's stuck in the same. It's stuck in the same process. That's why. Okay. Okay, but I know which one it is. So let's P. All right. Interesting. It cannot go back. How can that be? Tell you what. Okay, so this is not a long episode by the looks of it. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one, I guess. Okay, zoom out one more time so I can see the PIDs next to the names. Okay. This one is this one. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Just so if parent appeared, right? So I didn't think this would happen actually. Okay, so I'm gonna have to remember the original. Oh, pip. So hopefully this is executed first. I'm gonna format this a little bit more nicely. Okay. Hopefully this one gets executed first. That would be what I would hope for, okay? Because then this would always be true. So anyhow, let's compile, just like that. Still looping. Oh, right, because I didn't. Actually. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at it here. Right. Curious. Can it not find its parent? Well, that's interesting. So it was able to find its immediate parent. Right, so this is what happens. It was able to find its immediate parent, but we need to go, right, we need to keep going up. We need to keep going up, right, so let's we need to recursively find the parent ID. That's what happens. Okay. So see recursive get get pp. Man pages. Let's see. Grandparent PID. Let's see if we can do that. Okay. So I need to go. Oh, that's such a nice tree he drew here. Look at that. That's a cool tree. Okay. Expand process speed from proc speed path. Yeah, but what's the call? I need the name of a function, baby. I would assume it's a file or something. Never allow. Mm, get pid, get parent pid. Right, so it is a file. Right. Okay. Okay, so this is slightly more complicated. This is slightly more complicated, but if it works, it works. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do it differently then. What I'm gonna have to do is now I can see a point to make this a loop. Now, I hope, I hope I don't need special permissions to read this. Else, it's gonna be a little bit problematic. The thing is, if I have to, if I have to open a file, I'd rather do that only once, right? I don't know. Uh, oh, crap. This is the one I looked. Right, it's just doing that one thing. So we don't. No, this one is the one I looked at before. Hmm. Okay, so I need to open a file. All right. Okay. So the file is proc pid stat. Okay. Oops. Proc. Uh, how do they? I thought this was for single digits. Hmm. It works. It works. Stat. What else? Hmm. And I'm gonna do this outside the loop. So this, separate scope. How long could it be? Just use pat max plus 1. print this into our temporary, and then we want to open FD equals open temp to read, right? What? He's doing it with open. Well. Well, I was trying to get fancy, but whatever. Alright, because else I have to do the... What's it? Oh, are the only? Something like that. Yeah. Whatever. It's like this. Yeah, I could do it with a file descriptor, but I figure this will be easier to manage. Okay. So fscan f. Don't remember what that's supposed to do. I would suppose okay, so I'm gonna try it like this and see what it gives me, because I have no idea. Okay. Okay. Suppose I need to do that here. So it's fscan f, and yeah, I'm just copying and pasting at this point, but whatever. I think it was .d, something like that. I've never used this one. Must be a catch-all or something. And just good. So I would, my guess is, this is saying it's like a format for reading. That would be my guess, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I have to pass this as a pointer. So what I'm guessing is it will get the value here defined by this format and assign it here. That would be my guess. So let's just try. Let's just try. Just print it. Whatever. Yeah. And I need to woohoo! What's that? Okay. What? Oh. Right. To clear these outside. Alright. No problem. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay. It found it. It found something. Okay. it was not. It seems what the process found was not what I thought it was, but okay, let's see. Alright, so it... Oh, this is so bad. Okay, so it moved to the hierarchy, apparently, but I don't think it really did find what I was looking for. I suppose I need to do 2 opens? What's that? 4, 6. 4, 6. I don't see. I suppose. Oops, no. Here. I suppose, right, it must be multiple files. Must be multiple files or something, right? Okay. So, this is going to be a little bit hairy. What I'm gonna do... Shit. No, let's just leave it like that and see what happens. Okay. Okay, so it got it got all the way down to the root. That's amazing. It got all the way down to the root because I never exited. Okay. So if this doesn't happen, we need to break. Okay. All the way down to the root again. God damn. So... let's try r bin. I think it goes like this. Wpid. And let's pass it 42172. 73, it finds nothing for 72. Okay. So why did it get nothing on the other side? Huh. This is interesting. What's going on here? Okay, let's try this. Let's do some more caveman debug, okay? I want to put in SN. Say width. No. Let's see. Search pid. Okay. Yeah, actually, I could just. Yeah. But let's make sure that. Oh. It's translating correctly. Say result. With. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm probably making some dumb mistake over here, but whatever. Okay. All right. So the executable is not running. That's interesting. Ah, I know. You know why? This is why. The VIN itself is not within the search. That must be why. Nope. No, it was not that. Okay. Ah. Why do I keep forgetting things? I have to terminate that with a null. God damn. Okay. Still nothing? You joking? Okay. What's up with this? Weird. First off, it should tell me it did not find it. First off, so what's going on here? Oh. Okay, so this is unexpected. This is quite unexpected. Let's see if I can get some standard error going. Yes. 0 1, and actually I just want those two. See if I can get nothing. I'm gonna have to do this print on the other side then. This is very strange. I suppose because of the... But I'm only doing a dupe and stand it out. What's going on? If I had to take a guess, I would say it is unable to find the executable. Okay? That would be my guess. Maybe I do need that one. Let's see. We'll see. Wait a minute. It adds the thing to the end of the path, so... No, I wouldn't need it, actually. This is a little bit uncanny. I mean, it is in there, right? Bin. It is right there. So what gives? Nothing. I wonder. If I printf to stand it out, so if I just printf, it should get it on the other side, right? Let's check it. Yeah, but it's... The thing is, it's always... It's all... Ah! I'm a fool. Right. I'm wiping... Oh god, how can I be so stupid? Ah. Okay, so I was wiping. I was wiping the damn thing. Right, of course it's not gonna work. How can I be so stupid? So I'll worry about this part later. Okay. Okay, still not finding. That's bad. I don't know why this is happening. Huh. Hmm. At this point, I feel I might have better luck. Uh, I might have better luck doing everything in Perl, right? But no, it's not what I want. It's definitely not what I want. So. How come? Let's do some more cavemen. Some more cavemen. And I want XRB0 and XRB1. Okay. Try that. What? You're joking. Okay. Okay. What's going on? Okay, there it is. So I suppose it spawned a subshell without the proper path set? I don't know. Wait. Let me put another album. I'm gonna get like 1,000 copyright claims for this, ain't I? Like, my videos have like 2 views at most. I'm still gonna get 1,000 of these copyright claims. Because I listen to music while I work. That's... You know, I'm not saying it's wrong. Kinda. It's a little bit weird. Oh yeah. Okay. So... Really am trying to understand this, but the more I try, the less I understand. This is getting a little bit strange. All right. So I'm gonna have to look. This one, right? Yep. See if I can get some error output. I guess I won't print out the path. A bit strange that it would be set. Right. Right, so it's spawning. This is just not right. Because it's kind of uncanny. Ooh, I think I know. I know. Because I use string talk. Because I use string talk on it. Now every process I spawn has a null where the colon is. Damn! Damn! Haha. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, string talk is a C function that basically you pass it a string and it says, okay, take this string and look up to a certain substring, and where you find that substring, put a null pointer, right? And so it returns you that string up to that point, and then when you call it again, it advances from after that null pointer, okay? And it keeps on going. And that way you tokenize a string. But right, because I'm working with the so what I'm doing is I'm getting the environment variable directly, and I did that thinking that it was giving me a copy, and it was giving me the actual fucking variable. And so I was monkeying around with I was modifying the environment variable from C. God damn. Okay, that's rough, man. All right. So what should I do? I guess I should copy it, right? That's the responsible thing to do. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is get ref empath. That's what this is gonna be. And yes, I'm gonna put this in its own scope, just because. And we're gonna have char pointer and path, right? And let's copy an environment variable. Okay. So we want to get the string length of this. Oops, too much Perl. Too much Perl. I'm putting dollars on everything now. So I want to do a malloc, right? So size of char times that string length. Okay. So let's malloc. And this goes off to path. Okay. And because I am copying this, I can in the end free empath. Okay, nice. Right, so I mean, it's kind of embarrassing that I didn't know how the function works, right? But at least I learned something, you know. So okay, I'm mallocing, and then I want to string copy. Okay. Yeah, that's that, and that's just that. Okay. 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 We got it. It works. It fucking works. Okay, so I wanna remove that those debug prints now. So let's go to wpid and get rid of this bit. And yeah, get rid of this as well. And this one too. Okay. All right. And so we now instead of 0, meaning no result, is giving us a, how do you say? It's giving us the name of the ID of a process, but I cannot compare it yet through Wmctrl because it's a long hexadecimal string, and I might be a little bit shaky on those translations. Like, I can tell you what the vid pattern is, but translating it into a long decimal number, no, that's a little bit too much. Like exponentiation beyond 16k, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it so well. So, okay, so yeah, no matter. What I'm gonna do is, well, first and foremost, I'm gonna to R and actually commit this because it's what's our status. Okay. Oh, so I've modified a whole lot of things. Oh crap. Okay, so let's git add. Now git commit am. What should I call it? Window ID from PID, something like that. Let's say PID search, PID search. Okay. And let's push that. And I think I'm done. Okay. So all in a day's work. Now I'm gonna, I suppose, off screen, I'm just gonna go ahead and take like a little look at things. Yeah. What I want to do now is from this window ID that we're getting, I want to see if I can get a window from that, because if I can't, then this entire thing has been for naught. But it was fun. It was fun doing a little bit of C. So yeah, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.